Hey guys, it's Lydia. Happy Tuesday. I'm stopping by to share something really cool. I kind of felt like I had to share this. I feel a little awkward sharing it and vulnerable and everything, but I feel like someone else may benefit from hearing it. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a single mom. Hi, Tamisha. And I'm a mom, and I have 4 boys. And you guys have seen me post and share some about my struggles and stuff like that. And this is kind of a like other side story. This is like one of the coolest things ever. And I might tear up, so bear with me. I'm not a crier, but this one, whew. So today, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about my oldest son, Caleb, who's going to be 20 this week. Holy cow. He's going to be 20. He's in his second year of college. He is at the community college, so he's at home. So I see him more than when he was in high school, and we have had a really cool time bonding. I mean, it has been way cooler than I ever thought. At first, he was home a lot more, and because I work from home, I was a little kind of annoyed. I was like, oh my God, he's in my space. But then I decided to use it as an opportunity to have more quality time and really kind of nurture him if I can, if he would allow it, while he's kind of heading out into life, like the college years. Kids are finding themselves more. So it's been really cool, you guys. And we've gone through a hell of a lot. Okay, like I said, there could be tears. That we had a really hard time, he and I, for many, 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 many years. We fought. He ran out of the house through the window and ran off, and I had to call the police one time. This typical teen angst stuff, only exacerbated. And, a lot of that was because of some of the things that he had gone through and because of what I had gone through. And I just didn't know how to navigate it. So there's been a lot. There's been a lot of struggles, and I know you guys all know what it's like to be a parent. It can be rocky waters, right? But these last couple of years have been really amazing, and I've been watching him really step into like who he is, becoming like this amazing version of the kid that I knew deep down was really awesome. He just had some years of real struggle. And recently I had wanted to share a video when this happened, but I kind of chickened out a little. I wasn't sure if anybody would care. But you guys all know I'm a nutritional therapy practitioner, so of course I am very passionate about health, and of course I want my kids to be too. They haven't been on board 100% for sure. There's definitely been the teen year struggles where, they are like, oh, Mom, you're just making a big deal about it. And so I kind of backed off, and kind of just supported them at home quietly. I didn't force anything down their throat, so to speak. Just kept nourishing them, kept making food available to them that was healthy, supplements when they wanted them, things like that. So Caleb kind of came to me recently, and he's like, Mom, what do I do for this health issue? I really want to make better choices. And he had been coming to me for the last years out of reaction, like whenever something bad would happen. Mom, what supplements do I need? Fix me. And of course I'd be like, okay, just help him out. But lately he's been like, Mom, what do I need to do in my diet so that XYZ? Or Mom, I really want to take supplements because I really want to just make sure I XYZ, like just having these conversations with me all on his own. And I thought, oh, this is really cool. Like he really seems to care. Like he really wants to do this. And so you guys also know that I do hair tissue mineral analysis. I kind of can't shut up about it. It's like one of my favorite things. And he said, Mom, I want to do one. Here, cut my hair. Whereas for years, he was like, I don't want you touching my hair. Don't cut my hair, blah, blah, blah. So I couldn't really do a hair test on him because, he's old enough to make that decision on his own. I wasn't going to force him. So he finally came and he said, I want to do a hair test. Here, cut my hair. I washed it. It's totally clean, And so I was like, okay, great. So we did it. And he, for like a whole week, Mom, did my results come back? Mom, I can't wait to see what they say. Can you tell me what I should eat? And blah, 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 blah. Like, so into it. And I'm just like, inside as a mother, like, you're just like, oh my, it's like almost too good to be true, right? Like, your kid is like doing this amazing thing for themselves of their own choice. Like, it can't get better than that, right? So I just was really proud of him, and I was just really encouraged that even though there were those years that he kind of fought me along the way, and I had to kind of just find the balance of like, where do I step in and where do I, like, and now, just being an example all these years to him has been what kind of laid the foundation for him when he was ready to step into it himself. So I'm just like beaming with excitement because today, we've had like the best talks ever the last couple of years, and they just keep getting better and better and better. And I'm like, who is this person? He's like so awesome. And I was telling him a lot of stuff that I've worked through over the years. Like I can confide in him like he's my friend. And to me, it's like, I don't know, you guys, it's like one of the coolest things ever when you can have that kind of relationship with your child. And so I posted earlier about what happened today. And I guess I'm sharing this video so I can see it again in a year and remember this moment, but also because I feel like there's so many women out there who maybe are going through a rough spot with their kids. Maybe you're a single mom like me. I feel like there's so many of you. There's so many of you who just went through a major split up or a breakup, and there's a lot of volatility in your life, and it's really hard. And as a mom, when you're in that situation, as a single mom especially, I'm not trying to undermine motherhood in general here, but as a single mom, you put a lot more pressure on yourself than you ever did when you were married. You just do, especially if you're the sole caretaker. It is like everything's riding on you to get it right. And I've beaten myself up. I've, all of it. I told you. I don't normally show up and get this vulnerable. But today I was sharing, like, Caleb, there's a lot of stuff I've had to overcome. And I really want you to know that it's been hard for me, and sometimes because we were talking about his brothers and things that they need to be working through and helping my 16-year-old who, like, he's just so shy, and my Caleb is like giving me suggestions, and it's just so powerful to see that. But I said, I sometimes feel really bad that I can't give you guys more. And he's like, Mom, you have done a great fucking job with what you've had to deal with. And I literally just was like, okay, I'm gonna cry. And he goes, oh, and he comes in, gives me this big hug, totally holds me tight, and keeps telling me, you have done amazing. You are such a great mom. You're the best mom I know. And that's when it's all like, okay, here we are. We did it. We survived. Not only did we survive, we grew together. We rose together, and my kids are okay. So today was just like a big moment. I hope you guys all have those little moments and you treasure them and you write them down and you really remember that, in the days when everything's dark and grim and it feels so hard, that you're just showing up every day and doing the best you can and loving the best you know how in the moment with everything that you've got. So one thing I do want to share, and I really don't have any I don't want to like give parenting wisdom because I really am just figuring this out every day as I go. I really don't have any like powerful words of parenting advice. What I sorry about that. What I do want to say is, you know, your kids are watching you, and they're watching how you take care of yourself and observe all of that, and they are learning from you. And you know, just show up for yourself too. That's one of the things I was kind of forced into as a single parent. I was forced to take that radical self-care for myself, because if I didn't, nobody was going to be around to take care of these kids. I had to not just survive, I had to thrive. So I really, really learned over the years to take incredible good self-care. And he, you know, today he told me, he's like, hey, I really have observed that, and you've taught me a lot. And it's just like, I'm just blown away. So let that be whatever it is for you today. I do have one book, if anybody wants to, that my friend David Hayward recommended to me years ago when I was like in the throes of my struggles with Caleb, back when we were fighting about stuff, and I couldn't figure out like, what is it I really want, and how do I get through to him, and why are we fighting so much? He told me about a book to how to talk so your kids will listen. And I didn't read the book deeply, but I took quite a few points from it, and it really just shifted me. It really shifted me in working with him and supporting him. And so I'll just throw it out there in case anybody wants that book to check it out. But I really appreciate you guys for just listening, because I've really felt for some reason I was supposed to publicly share this. I don't always follow through when I feel that, because it feels like really vulnerable, but today I'm going for it. So I hope it helps someone out there. Maybe there's a single mom who needed to hear it. Maybe there's a mom who's not a single mom who needed to hear it. I don't know, but take it for what it's worth. And I can't wait to watch this again in a year and probably cry all over again. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Caleb's calling me.